Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Why, hello lovelies, it's Tracy. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and we're watching something very special. I completely forgot that this week was the VMAs and TXT and Stray Kids are performing, as well as they won awards. Like, that's crazy. Like, are they the first like 4th gen K-pop artists to win VMA awards? If you could let me know, that'd be amazing. I know that Stray Kids is only up with Lisa and BTS in terms of the best K-pop award, which is absolutely crazy, like insane to think that, you know, our boys have like, they've just skyrocketed. Like, TXT and Stray Kids are just some of the, like, they're some of the groups where you're just so proud because they really have worked hard and they're so humble, and you can tell that they are just as kind off stage and in person as they are on stage, and I'm so glad that they're getting the recognition. So I'm very excited to get to watch these two performances. If you haven't joined the lovely family, please click the subscribe button and don't forget to turn the notification bell and press the like. It really helps us out. And if you would like more exclusive content, I have so much over on Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So if you would love more content of Stray Kids and TXT and BTS and some other groups as well, there are so many things over on Patreon. So if that is something that you're interested, go check out what content's over there, and hopefully there'll be something that you like. So yeah, I'm very excited. I have makeup on. For the first time in a very long time. It's a bit messed up because I haven't really looked after my skin as well as I should have. I'm also like in the process of trying to grow this fringe out because it is very annoying. And for my wedding, I'm trying to figure out how I sort of want it to look. So I'm still in the trial period of trying to figure out my hair, but yes, all fun and games. Like, literally there's 2 months left until my wedding, and I'm low-key starting to freak out now because there is a few things I still need to do. All the invoices and bills are starting to come in for it, and that's obviously a scary thing as well. So it's all coming through. I think that's everything. I think there's not really much else to catch up on. I am doing Rise of Bangtan. Just do wait, I'll be in the exact same outfit, so that's going to be up this week as well. It's all going. There's a lot of things happening right now, so I'm trying my best to hold on to my butt and make sure that I'm getting everything done, but it's just slower than I want it to be. But shut up, Tracy. Let's watch some VMA. But now TXT, let's see what their performance has in store for us. I think it's a new song from what I sort of saw. I don't think I've heard of it before, and it's a collaboration, I believe. So let's have a look. Of course, a Bomgyu opener. He looks so good. He looks so like edgy. I love it. But yeah, I don't know what this has in store. Is it a new single? Is it a new single? Is it going to be on an album? And this is like their release for it? I'm just going to shut up and we're just going to watch it. Let's go. Thank you. I really love the stage. That's so cool. I have no idea what to expect. They look so tall. I mean, they are tall, but like...
If you walk out that door, when I'm with you, we all feel different. When I'm with you, it all makes sense. And I know you don't feel no different.
Vocals.
There's a magic to how we live in. There's a magic to what they say. It's like a dream and we won't daydream in. All I know I can see you coming back for more, coming back for more. If you walk out that door, I can see you coming back for more, coming back for more. If you walk out there.
Hold up. Did you hear that they had for Taeyeon and Hyun Kai no backing track at all? Just their live vocals. Like it was like music show encore level, no backing track. I know for like other bits and pieces, like they still need backing track in order for like more difficult dance moves, or when they just need that other element underneath it as like almost like an echo or a reverb. But sorry, I'm going to play this entire thing all over again. Sorry if you hate that, but it's my channel, so I'll do what I want. I love how they utilized that stage, and I love how stages now have that. It's just, it's so cool. Also, are we getting long hair bum gear again?
Coming back for more, coming back for more. If you walk out that door, when I'm with you, it all feels different. When I'm with you, it all makes sense. And I know you don't feel no different. There's a magic to how we live in. There's a magic to what this is. Like a dreamland, we won't daydream in.
See, no backing track at all. None. Just their vocals. They were so stable and so good. I don't know why that's surprising, because we all know how amazing they are performing, especially with live vocals, because so many times they get called out for lip syncing, but actually they just sound so much like the recording. And then when there is a bit of a backing track for their voices, people mistake that because it just sounds exactly the same, but in reality they are singing live. That's insane. They sound so good. Okay. Yeonjun.
I can see you coming back for more, coming back for more. If you walk out that door, I can see you coming back for more, coming back for more.
I feel like the camera work on this song is so much better. I feel like maybe because there was less members, so it was less hectic for the camera director to figure out where to go next. Excuse me, hot girl. I don't know who. What's her name? Anitta is, but excuse me. I love that she actually is dancing as well.
If you out there.
That kick.
I can see you coming back for more. Coming back for more. If you walk out that door, I can see you coming back for more. Coming back for more. If you walk out that.
My eyes are burning from like staring so much just then. I love that as well that it was Yeonjun mostly with Anitta. Sorry, hopefully I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Because he's probably the most like comfortable with interacting with the opposite sex. So that was just so, because like when we watched the Lollapalooza performance and Coil Ray comes out, I would just, they give like the floating hand, like, yeah, wait, you can't see my hand, yeah, and it's like literally a meter away from her, is I laughed so hard because it's just like, you know, respect hand, but also because they just don't want any sort of, but Yeonjun's like, yeah, hug. But yeah, that's just so, we need to like, wait, we need to go back to when she comes back on screen because I feel like I just passed out from here on in. Is she a Latin performer? Hectic. I think I'd die if Yeonjun was looking at me like that. But also, she is so attractive. I'm dead. Jeez. Tan's ad-libs. MTV not letting us breathe after the performance before they just blast you with this. It's a lot. It's a lot. For one thing, the song is so catchy. It's stuck in my head already. Anitta is so hot. And her vocals were so good. Also her being, you know, Latina and like having the Spanish language is so, wait, I feel like I need to double check that before I make an ass of myself. Okay, so she's Brazilian, but can speak 5 languages. Excuse me. So Spanish being one of them. So I'm pretty sure that was Spanish that she was singing in, but it was so beautiful. So I feel like TXT are just killing it with the collab game. Like they are collabing with so many female vocalists and female like global vocalists as well, not just Korean artists, which is really cool for, you know, obviously to have different languages mixed into their songs, but also just being able to have like a different like feel and vibe to it, because like in that song you can definitely feel a bit of that Latin vibe in there, and it was just so cool to get to see them do a bit more of like Michael Jackson-esque dance moves. Like they were very more reminiscent of like 70s style and that sort of thing. So they're really so versatile when it comes to their performances and comebacks. And I don't know if this is an official comeback title song. It could just be a song on their album. I haven't looked too much into their new album, which is coming out in October 13. So I'm very excited for Free Fall, I think it's called. So yeah, so I feel like while we're here, let's just watch the official teaser for this music video with Anitta, because, you know, it's only like 30 seconds long. So let's just watch that and then we will wrap up and talk about our feelings, okay?
Coming back for more, coming back for more. If you walk out there,
rude. That wasn't nearly like, it definitely was a teaser, that's for sure. It's not a trailer, it's a teaser. Yeah. Okay, so let me put this down. Okay. Thoughts. Both performances were just absolutely insane. Like I feel like they're so different as well, because they both were obviously on point with their visuals, the dance aspect, everything about it, but just the vibes are so different. You can really tell Stray Kids to TXT. TXT has like a bit more of that softer, just more pop element, whereas Stray Kids definitely has that like the bass, that roughness to it, and also the alternative aspect of everything, especially with the harder sounds and harder just more like edgy vibe is the best way that I could sort of differentiate the two. Vocals obviously on both groups were just insane. I feel like as well with rap, a lot of people got to experience Stray Kids' rap with S-Class, and just the amazingness that is Changbin and Han with their insane vocal. But also I wish that both groups got to perform 2 songs, or at least a little bit of like a medley. Like I know that they don't have a lot of time with the award shows, especially it's not like Mama where it was like 50 million years long. One year where, who was it? I think was it Taeyang or JK that literally changed their hair like every half hour or something. It was crazy. But yeah, one of the BTS guys, it was going for so long, they changed their hairstyle like every so often. I think he had like 6 hairstyles by the end. But it's just so cool for to get them to perform on such a global televised scale. Like I feel like with Lollapalooza, both of them have really just exponentially grown this past, like just this year alone. They have really just reached new heights, but also their performance keeps improving and keeps growing and keeps evolving. And the fact that we got to see them perform, I wouldn't even say 100%. Like, this is like 2000%. They gave it their all. Like, literally everyone with their live vocals, everyone with their just dancing their asses off. Like Hyunjin with his like, literally, like, I had a headache watching him. I was like, how are you doing that without hurting yourself? I remember when I was first learning Maniac and I ended up pulling something in my neck. That was fun. So the like performance level of both of them were just so insane. I am so incredibly blown away, which is so, like, you think, how much better can they get? And they just get better. So both performances are so worlds apart and so different, but they're both so incredibly beautiful and well done and visually impactful. Like with IN's stunt there, where like he wasn't just picked up, he was almost like flipped upwards. Like flipped upwards into like that pose. Like that was insane to see. I really hope they do like a behind the scenes of the practice for that, because I feel like that'd be so cool to get to see things as they are learning it, and also a bit more clearly, because obviously, like I said before, with red lighting plus strobing lights and all that sort of stuff, it is really hard to see sometimes through video what's happening. It just doesn't translate very well. Like all my videos from a lot of their concerts, when there's red lights, it's so hard to see and it looks so awful quality, but you know you're filming in 4K. Like it's just like red lights, just there's a special technique with filming with red lights. So yeah, I would love to see that more fleshed out, as well as with TXT's performance, because it's a new song, so I feel like that is such a treat for Moa. Like that, did you guys like the song? Is it more your vibe? Do you prefer some of their other types of genres a bit more? Like, let me know what your thoughts are. It's definitely catchy. Like, it's not usually a song that I would listen to, but it is stuck in my head and it is catchy, and I feel like it would appeal to so like a varied amount of different people and different like broad spectrums of listeners. So I feel like it's a really good song for them to perform, because it really has this really fun and cheeky aspect to it as well as to sort of get to know who Anitta is a bit more before like the music video drops as well. It's really cool that they got to perform with her on stage. Like that's so fun. It's so fun when we get to see you know, our faves actually perform live with their collabs that they do. Like it's just so cool. What else I was gonna say before this video goes like way too long? I forget. Yes, I feel like there's only so many ways I can say it. I loved it. And I loved every performance and every aspect of everything. Like TXT definitely got, I feel like, better camera work than Stray Kids. I feel like there were some aspects where like maybe because there's more of Stray Kids, so it was harder for them to find the member, or like they just didn't know where exactly to cut into, because their performance was so dynamic with things moving around and like facing different directions on stage, that maybe it was a little bit more difficult to get exactly where they like to cut exactly where to which camera. But like places like, we didn't really get to see many close-ups of Han whilst he was rapping. Like it was more of like a crane shot further away instead of it cutting closer in. Or, you know, like that shot with Lino, instead of it being a front-on kick, we were seeing him from the side, which was a bit weird. So just stuff like that was like, you know, still miles better than what we've seen in some live award shows. But there was just a few things that I wish could have been a bit better. But TXT's performance definitely they got really good camera work and really good camera direction as well. So that was really cool to get to feel like you're not missing out on a performance. I feel like sometimes when they're not cutting or like they have a weird angle when it's that person's line or that person's section of song. When we don't see them properly, it's kind of like, well, that was a shame. Like we didn't really get to we didn't get to witness them in like their full potential because it was like a weird shot of them, or it wasn't even them on screen, like just stuff like that. So I'm really glad that we got to see, I feel like we got to see TXT's performance fully, if you know what I mean, especially with past mama performances where they've been done dirty. I feel like we really got to see every aspect of the performance. Like Yeonjun's kick, you know, Bumky's amazing opening, like everything like that, especially with like Taeyeon and Hyunin Kai's vocals. Like it was really well focused on them with the camera work as well. So yeah, that was really cool to get to see. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know everything. Thoughts on the song, thoughts on the performance, the VMAs. Did you watch the entire VMAs show? Was there any particular celebrity reactions to TXT that you thought were really fun or really cool to see? I did see the Taylor Swift reaction to Stray Kids. So that was so fun to get to see a huge artist like Taylor Swift enjoy Stray Kids. I feel like there could be a new stay among us. She might already have known about Stray Kids. Who knows? Maybe that's why she was like completely like going off. So let me know what your thoughts are. And before we go, I want to thank my Patreon lovelies. Thank you so much for being so beautiful and amazing and helping me support the channel. I can't do this without you, especially my super mega marvelous lovelies, Willow and Abby. Thank you so much for, you know, just being able to provide so much support for the channel, because it is something that, you know, I really care about. So it's really amazing that so many other lovelies really care about my content and wanting to watch more content and to support the channel as well. It really means the world to me. So thank you so much for that. And if you can't, you know, support us through Patreon, just supporting through us watching on YouTube is just amazing. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to become part of the lovely family if you haven't already. Just doing that and watching our videos is just, it's a world, you know, of amazingness, and it really does make a difference and helps out so much. And don't forget to press the like button, because that engagement as well helps our videos. So it just those sort of, like, I hate that I have to say that, but like even people that are subscribed to my channel sometimes don't get my videos. It's the same for me with some of the people I'm subscribed to. I'm like, wait, where did all these new videos come from? And I get messages from you lovelies being like, oh my god, I didn't even know that you uploaded, because for one thing, you haven't uploaded in a little bit. I'm like, yeah, sorry. And others is just like, you know, well, I'm subscribed, but it just doesn't pop up on my feed or like my subscription box. YouTube still has that problem. So sometimes they see my videos through the algorithm, through all the likes and the comments that you guys leave. So, you know, it really does work and it really does help me out, and it reaches the people that it's supposed to reach. So thank you so much for doing that. I always appreciate you guys so much, and I'm so excited for watching more content with you guys. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.